It's a curious paradox that being humble can often make us proud. Two men went up into the temple to pray, the one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. It's easy to interpret the parable in a very straightforward manner and judge the Pharisee to be a self-righteous hypocrite and assume that the moral of the story is to be humble. It is indeed a right conclusion. However, we must be careful, or else we might as well end up praying, "Lord, we thank you that we are not like that self-righteous Pharisee. Rather, we always practice humility like the tax collector." Now, this is a kind of self-congratulatory reading of the parable. And I'm quite sure that this is not the attitude Jesus would want us to have. He wants us to have true humility. A humility which looks down upon those who are proud is itself proud. True humility, St. Augustine reminds us, is the foundation for all other virtues. Because in a soul where humility does not exist, there cannot be any other virtue except in mere appearance. However, it would be a mistake to think of humility as something that I by myself can bring about, or something which I can take credit for. Or else all our efforts to grow in virtue might end up in a state of spiritual envy, which St. John of the Cross speaks about. A state in which one has the attitude, "I am holier than you are. I am more repentant for my sins than you are. I love you more than you love me. I'm not proud of my humility, and so I am humbler than you are." We go on interminably trying to ensure that we are a bit more spiritually evolved than somebody else. Pride lurks around every corner of our spiritual life, and it has the power to pollute even good deeds. The only way out is to turn the focus from ourselves to God, and to look at the world, others, and oneself through God's eyes, so to speak. Consequently, we will realize what St. James says in the first chapter of his letter, verse 17, that every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights. All that we are and all that we have is a gift. And if everything you have is from God, says St. Paul, why boast as though it were not a gift?